TRW Squad Battles Korea. Playing the Allied side, turn 7 of a minimum of 14 turns. The scenario is an apple a day. Looking at the jump map, this is my Australian force. Going against... I don't recall if these are North Koreans or Chinese. I'll say North Koreans. I don't know. 3 objectives, 2 in the apple orchard here, 1 on this high ground over here, which is that high ground there. That 20-point objective is that one right there. This 20-point objective, which actually I've recently seized, is that one right there. So there's a third one right off the screen here, which should be right up here. This will be interesting to see how this whole thing turns out, because I think I'm doing fairly well. Let's see if I can... Info... View? Info. Strength. Allied Communist. It just tells me Communist. Let's see... Again, I will continue. I'll just guess North Korean. Yeah, I'll guess North Korean. 07:30 hours in the morning, 22 October 1950, normal conditions. I think that's about it. Okay, we're starting off on my far left. We have a very good order section here. Moving along this secondary road. Well, can they... No, they cannot see through the orchard to the demoralized enemy there, so... Do I cross? I don't want to waste... Actually, I could get all the way around... Oh, to that objective there. Actually, I could. This will be my lead man. I can probably get ahead of the rest of the forces. But actually, new enemy forces like this one right here keep popping up. So actually, I will do that now. Do I want to do indirect fire first? I'm not going to waste indirect fire, which is really just mortars here, going against this demoralized unit because they are on ground in the orchard. No. Trench, not going to send them there. Rough terrain, maybe against the enemy mortars there. Improved position, orchard. This is a candidate right here. Let's see, broken terrain provides 8 protection. Rough provides 8. Isn't that funny? What's the difference, really? 8 or 8 and 8. 1 meter elevation, 1 meter, yeah, height. 1 meter 8. That's funny. What's the difference? Well, I've just been assuming that there's more of a difference. Maybe there's not. Broken. Alright, anyways. Indirect fire, I guess there's no point in opening up quite yet, so we'll go there. Follow the I could stop here to use this little rise from which I imagine I could see more enemy, but I actually want to keep the movement going towards the objective, actually. Turn on units that have used movement points to show my progress through my forces here. Alright. They're down to 0 movement points left. Do they go on ground? I guess I won't put them on ground because the nearest enemy is demoralized. Okay, and I want to keep moving. Yeah, I am emphasizing movement here. Alright, so let's cycle through my units actually. Again, a Lieutenant Yao, and a full section, full strength, morale C. Okay, they're on ground, demoralized unit here. It's just one. I thought this was just one soldier, so do I really want to waste time and effort on this? Or do I want to get these guys moving towards the objective? I'm going to go with moving towards the objective. We'll see how that works out. So they can go up off ground. Oh, okay. Maybe that was... Okay, that's the one-man unit. That's what threw me off. So this is the one-man demoralized unit that I think came from... Well, no, I don't think it was a one-man with a PPSH. Alright, so I'm going to go back to what I thought before. This is the demoralized unit that came from here, down there, I'm guessing. And I thought that was a single soldier, single enemy soldier. This one I'm assuming came from over here somewhere and is the... Yeah, that's the one-man remnant from a full squad. I'm surprised they give me the alternate information screen there to give me the total strength. Yeah, it's a bit of intel. That feels like a bit of a help there, but okay, I'll take it. All right, so they still have the 16 movement points. Right, so do they stop here and fire? Do they stop here, go to ground and fire? Again, I'm going to experiment with just keeping moving and try to kind of overrun this one soldier with the PPSH. There are different ways. You know, I could also take a fire. I don't know. I'm going to experiment with just pushing on. Okay, so we did wipe out that soldier. We're still good, still in good order and everything. So I guess that was worth it. Okay, wasn't sure about that. And they're just going to keep moving. Well, there we go. I had to select them again. All right. They can see back into the enemy there. So, because they're visible, they will go down. Because they're visible to that unit. And let's see who else they're visible to. Well, actually, they're visible only to that. Demoralized. Yeah. Enemy. Okay. That wasn't bad. Wasn't bad at all. Am I ready to fire the mortars? You know, I'm not. I'm going to move on. Alright, here we go. Okay, pinned section on the objective. Go ahead and turn this off. But he is on the objective. What happens to him? Okay, I'm going to try this. I'm assuming that I cannot go up the terrain elevation change there into the orchard there, because I'm assuming I can't do that because that's putting me closer. That's moving me towards the enemy. Yeah, okay. Pinned or demoralized unit can only move away from the enemy. Okay, that's what I thought. Can they be... They can't be seen by any enemy. So, here's another question I have. Is moving here in this direction, is that moving away from the enemy? Because technically it is. Oh, okay. Wow. I forgot when I move a pinned unit, I think they're automatically demoralized. I guess I should have factored that in actually. Now, and they still can't be seen by enemy. They can't see any enemy, but they can't be seen by enemy either. Yeah. Okay, we'll just leave them there. Here, they need to recover. Is what they need to do. All right. Disrupted. Now, I'm going to experiment here. I'm going to move sideways here into the trench there. Try. They're disrupted. Let's see what happens, because, yeah. Oh. Well, never mind. They made it just fine. That's okay. Still disrupted. Moved into the trench line there, and then they can duke it out with the enemy there. Okay. Next. Where am I? Oh, okay. What do I do? No, they're pinned. I don't want to move them and demoralize them. No. Mortars, not ready to fire yet. pinned. They cannot see. Yeah, I'll just leave them there for now. Mortars, there is this 8-man section here, though. They could try firing from here. They could actually, yeah. They're going to lay fire on these guys to keep them occupied. So we're going to go with the long-range scope rifle. Let's say I'm going to go against the mortars first. They could take out individual enemy, which would help a lot, but they didn't. So now they're going to take their rifles against this unit. Alright, now finally the Bren. Alright, well, I guess that didn't do much. Next, okay, here, a good order section. Let's see, the next objective is up here. Yeah, in that area, so let's go. Let's just move along. There, and they can stay up. They will stay up, emphasize movement, not emphasize, but prioritize movement. I don't want to waste ineffective fire from pinned units, especially if they're not near the enemy, especially if they're not near a fully threatening enemy. So here, okay, pinned and disrupted. The disrupted section can move. The question is where. They'll move into the. No, that's not the trench. This is the trench. So, they'll move there. Stay on ground. Pinned here. Okay. So they're seeing these units up here. So I'll still hold. I'll come back to my indirect fire. Let's see. Disrupted. Okay. Disrupted section. Enemy there. You decided to move them. They need to. It's not good to be staying in the clear here. They're going to go up, fire, move across there. Probably not going to get over this fence into the orchard. No, they're not. They're in the clear terrain, so therefore I'm going to put them down. Alright, next. Okay, good order. Here we go. Good order on ground, in trench. What do the communist there means? Does that mean... Does that mean this is a... Oh, is that the original owner of the trench, maybe? But I can't remember in game terms why that's important. Don't remember. Alright, so this is what they see. I think we've already dropped rounds on the enemy mortar team there to keep them occupied. There's this unit and this unit up here. It's a 9-man squad disrupted, so what do? Their protection is 4, theirs is 8. So we'll go with firing at these guys. Let's go with the rifles first against these guys. Now I'd like to try to pin them. Maybe I should have started. Alright, now we'll go to the scoped rifles out here to this farther unit. My section's still in good order, just fine, but they are done. They are done. Here, good order section, 9-man morale C. Let's see, what do they see? They see all of the enemy here. Move or fire. Move or fire. Well, actually, someone's got to put fire on these guys. Actually, someone's got to put fire. So let's go the closest Lee Enfields. Distribute our fire here. Now we'll go with the scoped rifle. Maybe any leaders? No. It'd be nice to take out these individual machine gun crew members. Oh, we got one, I think. Oh yeah, we took it out. Yep, that's exactly what I wanted. Use the scoped rifles. Eliminate that. Yep, that heavy machine gun. Yeah, excellent. So, one more. Let's go out here. Okay. Now the brand, I would still actually like to pin either of these guys. So, let's see. Let's go. Oh, okay. They're in the way, so okay. Could just fire with that unit next. All right, so I didn't get them to be pinned. Unfortunately, definitely unfortunately. Come back to the mortars. Okay, here they're good order. 9 men, morale B. Again, the disrupted enemy there and undisrupted there. So probably isn't much point in moving much more because this is all open here. So let's go with that's the normal squad, but they do have an LMG. They just have that unit just has SKS or SKSs. So that's hard. Well, who would I like to try to suppress? Actually, these guys. Oh, there we go. One attack with the brand and we pin him. That's perfect. That's just, I'm going to shift fire. That's exactly what I want. Wonder in this game if there's any penalty for switching fire. I'm not sure if there should be because these are, I think, 5-minute turns. So in that respect, all right, let's go move to scoped. Actually, what do they see? Actually, they could use their scoped rifles there. So we'll switch to the Lee Enfields against. Again, it'd be nice to just pin them. We didn't get it. They're already pinned, so we will finally go, or as a last resort, go with the scoped rifles. Alright, lay down a lot of fire, still good order. Alright, that's okay. Pinned, who do they see? Quite a number of enemy. They're not moving for sure. And their fire is less effective, so I'm gonna save their fire. Now let's go back to the mortars. Let's see. Enemy demoralized, pinned. Alright, it's these guys. Let's see if we can get something on these guys. Again, it would be great to pin them. Alright, next 50mm mortar HE, status 89. I'm looking to pin them. Maybe not. All right. Okay, I've got a casualty. it. Caused casualties, caused pins. What is the enemy doing there? Must be unobserved fire. Pinning the enemy. Pin the enemy. Pin the enemy. Don't let them recover. Of course, now I'm getting pinned.